Hello, family and friends. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, today is the grand finale of our 10 days series of discussion on health. So, if you are just stopping by, please go through the channel because you are on day 10th, the final day, while you have missed out on the first 9 days. So, today we are talking about family health. Tips to promote family health. We have said a whole lot of things on health, so you can see that the family is the most basic social unit in human society and can be defined as a group of two or more individuals that are related by marriage, birth, or adoption and live together in the same household. So you see that all these things we have mentioned about how to promote a healthy living, that it happens in the family environment. So I intentionally decided to crown the 10th day with tips for a healthy family living. So what I'm going to talk about, it's relatable with all generations, be you the Gen Zs, the Gen Y, the Gen Z, the Gen A. I'm going to explain all of this. So first, for the generation Alpha, which I abbreviate as Gen A, these are people born between 2013 to 2025. Then for the Gen Zs, the digital age generation, these are people born 1995 to 2012. So we call them the Gen Zs, the digital age era, because I remember those days while in my early teenage grade, we used to go to cyber cafe, like if you want to browse, all those kind of things. But no, this generation, they didn't experience anything like that. Every info they need is just at their fingertips. It's just to type in your phone and everything is just made there for you with your smartphone. Then we have the generation Y, which we call the millennials. These are people born between 1981 and 1994. Then the fourth one is generation X, those born at 1965 to 1979, and even people that are older. So these family health tips includes all of us. It includes everybody, and I just want to share it with all of us. The first, we have already mentioned, given a definition of the family. So you know that sometimes it can be challenging coupling, family life, and everything that surrounds us. But I will not make this interaction so long, so I will just try my best to summarize things. It wasn't easy for me during this series. There were times that because I'm not just doing a content only lifestyle, I juggle with a lot of things. But you know the scripture that says in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And if you watch the first day, I was saying that by God's grace that I will not miss it. Like the day 9 really dropped very late because of how my schedule went. But thank God that here we are in the final series and God had given us grace. We did not miss out. So we can't talk about the family health tips without mentioning the different types of family. As I'm going to be mentioning, I believe that all of us already have insights, so I won't dwell much on that. Even some tips that I'm going to be listing, I won't spend so much time explaining because I believe it's simple enough and we all have insights. So we have different types of family: the nuclear family, the single parent family, extended family, step family, grandparents family, polygamous family, And the one that I know is just out of place for for believers. Yeah, for Christians, it's this same-sex family. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to dive in straight up on tips for promoting a healthy family living. Please watch till the end. You cannot miss this last day, and not like you can't be here and you don't watch till the end, because this one has all the juicy part of it. Then meanwhile, if you reflect on everything we have talked about in the past 9 days on how to promote health for the organs of the body, and generally you see that in each of them there are emphasis on like discouraging some bad healthy living habits like smoking, cigarettes, having multiple sex partners, substance abuse, being addicted to all those unhealthy lifestyle. Like a lot of things were very common. Things like exercise is good, having a healthy eating habit and all of that. So you can always check by to remind yourself on these things. It's things we know, but sometimes bringing it up will remind us to be very intentional that these things we take for granted actually have a lot of impact to do on our health. So the first one, tips for promoting a healthy family living, we mentioned the physical health. I classified it into three: physical health, mental and emotional well-being, and the third is lifestyle and organization. So on the physical health, we talked about physical health for the family: eating together, make healthy food choices, get physically active, limit screen time, prioritize sleep. Yeah, all these things help to promote the physical health in the family. Then number 2, mental and emotional well-being. Yeah, here we have communicate openly, build healthy family traditions. Yeah, there are things that can help you, like traditions, praying together, eating together, apologizing when it is necessary, respecting each other, all those things. There are a lot of it, even going for vacations, all these things. Yes. Then reduce stress, show gratitude. We have talked about gratitude a lot in this channel. So there was a time we did a 7 days gratitude series. You can also check down in the channel to go through it. If you are feeling uneasy with life, like you don't feel that you have achieved a lot, so it's a good time you check down in the channel to see. Yeah, we did a gratitude series on it. Yeah. So then the last one on that mental and emotional well-being is have fun. Yeah, try to make life a little bit fun, not every time so serious, and sometimes you can't even have a sense of humor. These things it's part of life. It's things that makes life interesting. So the third one is lifestyle and organization. Yeah, in the family, be a role model. People around you, your children, they will easily learn from your examples rather than just what you preach. So when you are the preacher and the doer of your words, it's very, very easy for people to emulate. Then simplify and organize roles. Yeah, this is very important in your home environment. It will make the health of your family very pleasing. Then involve everyone. Yes, things should not just be strange. Try to involve the people in your family environment of the things that you do. Then make small changes. Yeah, where there is need for change, you do it and still involve everyone. So I brought in this very part: mental preparation and deep insights on family life. Yeah, a lot of us, we are already family oriented, but I felt it's a good ground like to also re-enlighten ourselves, because the family health, it's not something that is so easy. It's something that we have to be intentional about it. So if you're still single, maybe, or you're still in an environment that you are attached to other people programming things for you. You may not really understand, but somehow you will relate it, especially when opportunity comes and you happen to do life outside that very environment that you are attached with and getting things very easy. So mental preparation for family health is something that we should keep renewing our strength from time to time. So I said on the aspect of the woman, you really need to be very intentional, learn how to multitask, and then even to prepare your mental health. That don't get me wrong, a lot of people hide bad behaviors in the name of mental health. That's not the one I'm talking about. Like, as a woman in the family, you need to understand that you have a very big role to play in the success of your family. Remember the scripture that says that a good woman builds her home. So it's not so smooth like that, but you have to be intentional that your family will be good, that you will make your family a happy place. Because sometimes the pressure can be more, especially during pregnancy seasons. You see that it's not that easy for you to juggle a lot of things, even as you're progressing. It's sometimes it's so challenging, and a lot of people can get so angry, but with like incorporating other things, but it shouldn't be. That's why as a woman in the family, you need to be strong. You need to also ask God to strengthen you. That you pray that very prayer very separate, because the role of the man is also different from yours. Like, for instance, during pregnancy seasons, you see that you are the one carrying the weight. Your partner is just to support you, and you this is just the reality that you need to see, the reality that you need to come in agreement with. You understand? But still, you're expected to do what you need to do to ensure that things work, to ensure that things align. Sometimes if it's too much on you, it's also about that your people around you helping you out. So I mentioned some things here, like multitasking when it comes to organizing the home, even the childbearing season, child raising, nurturing, and even coping with pregnancy. Yes. Sometimes it can be a handful. You could remember, like, during your breastfeeding seasons, you can want to step out to somewhere, and then already in that place, maybe you are having overflow. You need to maybe you have already put your breast parts, but you still see that it gets soaked. So, a lot of times I'm just relating this because we need to be mentally prepared. Even when you are not yet married, have insight that these things come into play, and it's still part of the family health for you to be able to juggle everything. If it means reading to have insights, watching videos, asking AI, checking on Google. We are in the digital age. This is the advantage for the Gen Zs, the positive advantage. So you do all of that. Then I really stress this because I feel that as women in the family, we do a lot. So even for you that you want to get married, you have to pray and have insights for what the family life is all about. We can't do it on our own if you're a child of God. That's why when it comes to the family generally, I talked about family traditions. Even praying together is something huge. There are times that your strength may not really be carrying you, but you have to, at that point, tell God, please, the way you brought me into this life, I just saw myself in my own family, and you have been helping me in my own destiny. At this point, lead me. So once you do that, you just see the voice that will tell you, this is the way, walk ye in it. Like, insights will be coming. You can refer to that scriptures. Okay, so now on the aspect of being the man of the family, the men too, there is a lot, they are saddled with the responsibility of leadership, while you as a woman, you are the one that is the helper. God made you the helper, yes, so you are providing your own help. They are in the position of leadership in the family, taking authority both physically, spiritually, and otherwise. Yes, as a young Odogo that is planning to get into it, yes, have insight too. That it's not all about money. There are times that you will have to stand as a man of your own family to declare what you want to say and take dominion. And then also be that unique support system in your family. So we can go on and on. But I believe that one or two things that you've heard is something very, very interesting. And then if you are the child in the family, you have a role to play. To play the supportive role, support your parents as much as you can and cooperate with them and show gratitude as well, while you are also working on your own advancements in life as they keep supporting you. So I really hope that this series have been impactful. I hope that it's something that we can relate. So, my dear sisters, there is a whole lot to cover. We have already talked on a lot of things. Even when it comes to how to arrange the family environment and all, is still part of the things that are incorporated into the tradition. So I don't want it to be so long, because I see that I find it a bit challenging to upload when videos are more than 10 minutes here on TikTok. But the advantage of YouTube is that even videos of 3-4 hours, 5-6 and more, it's easily uploaded. So guys, thank you so much for staying tuned with me during this series and for always checking through. So please do well to like, share, comment to other people, and follow the channel, subscribe as well. Love and peace, and may God bless all of us as we continue to thrive for an intentional life that pleases God. Okay, bye. Bye.